Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers you, and welcome to yet another sunny day. It's going to get warmer today here in the UK, so I'm sure the media will have us all panicking that we're all going to die because climate change. Any case, so during a very interesting question time on grooming gangs yet again, well, let's just listen to what Jess Phillips actually said.
I know exactly the issue of the cover-up, as does everybody already, because of the many local inquiries that have told us that this happened and the national inquiry that has told us that there were cover-ups. What we must focus on is making sure, like happened in Telford, that there is a local process of accountability that actually changes things on the ground, and that is what I will do. I have been trying to change the issue of this on the ground for all of my life, since the very first time I ever met a girl who had been ignored. I will continue to do that and do what is right for the victims.
There you go. There's the evidence, there's the proof. Now, Lee Anderson has asked if she was involved in the cover-up, and people said he shouldn't have done that. Well, the simple truth of the matter is Jess Phillips gets what Jess Phillips deserves, because Jess Phillips is a liar. Jess Phillips is an instigator. When there was the roaming Asian gangs just up the road from me, not far from where I am right now, she was there instigating and inciting the crowd to get all excited and worse, while our wonderful police force stood by and did nothing. She is a nasty, vindictive bint. And there is no sympathy to be shown, because she's the kind of person who wouldn't show you any sympathy and would do exactly the same thing if the shoe was on the proverbial other foot. The simple truth of the matter is, by admitting there's a grooming gang cover-up, by knowing there's a cover-up, implicates you. Because if you had any moral fibre in your bones, you would come out and speak the truth. The God-honest truth. So we've now got confirmation of everything that we already knew. We know it's been covered up. We know that things have been done and said that shouldn't be done or said. That we live in a situation where governments will and have covered these things up, where councillors, police, judiciary, everything has covered it up, and there's the admission. But don't feel sorry for Jess Phillips. Jess Phillips is the person who barely scraped into her place and moaned on the election night about the intimidation and violence met out to her canvassers, but then refused to say who it actually was, because we all knew who it was. It was Asian men. We all knew it was the Boglims, and instead blamed all men. So I have no sympathy for Jess Phillips, and I've always said to her, she's the one who said to me, there is no such thing as no-go areas in Birmingham. So yet again, and it still stands, the offer is just me and Jess and my GoPro, and we go for a walk, just the two of us, through all of these alleged no-go areas, and let's see what happens. They do not want an inquiry because it goes all the way to the top, right to the top. Keir Starmer knew all along in his job as the head of the CPS that this stuff was happening, and he actively allowed the cover-up to continue. We have such a huge PDF problem in the world And it keeps getting covered up because it gets covered up because it's the elites that are doing it. To get everybody to vote against an inquiry into grooming gangs looked suspicious in the first place, because why wouldn't you want one? But now to do that, and then the head lady in charge of it, Jess, goes, well, I know about the cover-up. It was always covered. It just smears everyone involved. And again, we'll raise the question, why didn't they want an inquiry? And it as much as it may upset people, the simple truth of the matter is, we are run by and ruled by a bunch of kiddie fiddlers. There is no other way. And if it's not that, it's people who want to protect one demographic, who want to protect the mighty Boglins. And we'll be doing some more videos about that very shortly. Any case, 2 videos coming up at the end of this one. One will be the last one I uploaded, the other one with the one that the gods of YouTube, with their mighty algorithm that's slamming the shit out of my channel, will pick for you. So you'll probably get a Doctor Who video. If you agree with what I'm saying, you can subscribe, you can like, you can share, you can attempt to make a comment in the comment section. That's always a gamble. It all depends on what you want to do. If you want to insult me, attack me, and call me everything under the sun, that comment will probably come flying through, no bother at all. But if you want to agree with me, or just want to have any semblance of a decent conversation, you may have to try 3 or 4, 5, maybe 6, or even give up, because they're doing that to me as well. Any case, enough of that. I'm done. So, until the next one.
If it's an arrow at the bottom. Why would you do that?
She spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun.